Hey guys, Frost here, welcome back. Season of Mastery is getting closer to its release, which I believe it's going to be on 23rd of November, as it marks the 17th anniversary of World of Warcraft, although nothing official has been stated so far. We've seen a lot of updates on the Season of Mastery beta. First we had the level cap at 30, then 45. Apparently now they decided to take it to 60, although it doesn't seem that there's so many people rushing in to test the leveling. Apparently like 2% of the population reached level 45. I leveled myself 2 characters on the beta, 2 mages, one on the Horde side, one on the Alliance side, all the way to 20 as a speedrun, and 1 to 25. I will be going back and testing more during the course of the days, and hopefully I'm going to go back once they make the level 60 templates to test the raids. So let's see some of the changes they've done. As you know by now, the Classic Season of Mastery beta feels just like normal Classic with buff on experience. First, it used to be 25% on the right corner, a permanent buff. Now it's 40%. Apparently, the Adventure Awaits buff, which is the name of the experience buff, which you receive only from quests, will now grant an additional experience bonus to dungeon quests and quests flagged as elite. I'm not sure exactly how much that bonus is, but we're going to find out real soon. It's probably a 20 or 30% to elite quests as well. There are a couple of high elf watchers that appeared in Ironforge library and Undercity Apothecarium, seeking to chronicle those who bear a soul of iron, which this seems to be to me support for the classic hardcore community. As you know, lately we've been playing on stream a lot of hardcore, which seems to be very fun. We kind of gave up for a while on TBC, and we started moving totally to hardcore. My row currently it's 52, which we managed to level without dying, and hopefully we're going to be leveling more in the official release of Season of Mastery, as we will be going for Road to Ragnaros, which means we're going to try to level from 1 to 60 without dying and then do Ragnaros with 1 life. We'll see if it's going to be possible. We're going to try that on the official launch. And yeah, so the new high elf watchers. The Chronicle Pharaoh seems to be the one from Ironforge, and Chronicle Morta seems to be the one from Undercity. Obtaining the Soul of Iron. And I seek chronicle to the stories those that have never known defeat. Those that carry with them a soul as strong as iron, undaunted and unbroken from the first step to the last. So I would assume that once you reach 60, you go and talk to this guy, and you receive the buff, which is called Soul of Iron, right here next to your adventure buff. And Soul of Iron, you get a spell, Display your victory over the flames. What happens if you die with Soul of Iron? Dying with the Soul of Iron buff will immediately give you the Tarnished Soul buff, and your Soul of Iron will physically spit out your corpse. What? Quite a sad sight, yes. Oh, wow. And then you can remove the tarnish. So you receive a debuff when you die, and then you can remove it. So basically, they're doing a hardcore challenge support, which is really great. We've been asking a lot for that. We would have liked a server with permadeath, but maybe in the future, maybe the next season. Okay, so the next update we're gonna receive 60 templates, probably to do raids, and world buffs such as Rallying Cry of the Dragonslayer, Warchief Blessing, and many others were removed inside raid instances. I'm not sure exactly why they said many others. Will there be ones that will be available? Like Sunflower, maybe? We don't know yet. The debuff limited on enemy units is no longer capped at 16, so maybe there's another cap, they didn't say, but I would assume it's unlimited, so everyone can use their spells freely. Significantly less experiences is now awarded to players who kill a creature while in a group with 1 or more players who are much higher level than the creature that was slain. So boosting, they're trying to kill it. The looking for group tool from Burning Crusade is now present in Season of Mastery. Okay, you know the one from Burning Crusade. Adjustments has been made to some dungeon enemies. So Stratholme, all the undead creatures in Stratholme will now gain an immunity to snares for 30 seconds after entering combat and gain immunity to roots after an additional 30 seconds out of combat. Wow, Maraudon, same. And Maraudon also 30 seconds after gaining immunity to roots effect, enemies will gain 50% movement speed. Oh my god, this is gonna be rendered unable to do. Mara and Stratholme. And then this is an interesting thing, Zul'Farrak zombies will now drop fewer lucrative treasures. Most of the loot previously dropped by zombie trolls has been redistributed to other enemies in the dungeon. So basically what will happen, people will figure out a way to farm Zul'Farrak outside of the troll zombies, as the loot table has been increased to the other mobs. Maybe Zul'Farrak will be the new boosting place, but let's not rush to this. They've been buffing a lot the XP. I think there's a potential to kill boosting here. Okay. Adjustments have been made to enemies in Onyxia's lair and Molten Core. All creatures have their health increased. Several mechanics that were removed in early versions of original World of Warcraft have been restored to certain bosses in both raids. So they bringing back some old mechanics. We'll see if they do anything. And there's a developer note here. The adjustments to the group experience in Stratholme and Mara are the first round of changes meant to curtail boosting or power leveling of low-level characters in Season of Mastery. These changes should be largely invisible to groups who complete this content at an appropriate level with an appropriate group composition. What does that mean? Appropriate group composition. I understand the level, but the group, if you have a mage inside, you gotta get less XP or what? Okay, while making many methods of kiting, gathering, and killing large groups of enemies much more precarious and inefficient. Please note that in Stratholme and Mara, the auras that grant immunity to slows and roots can also be reset if a creature is afflicted by a hard CC such as Polymorph or Shackle Undead. In addition to the changes above, we are planning to open Molten Core and Onyxia on Thursday, October 21st at 2 p.m. PDT for raid testing. To facilitate that, we will make a 60 character template in rare quality dungeon gear available on Thursday morning before the raids come available. So it's obviously that we're getting closer and closer to the official release of the Season of Mastery, which is gonna be trapped in a 1 year cycle, right? So all the phases will gonna be distributed during the course of 1 year. Basically, at the end of Season of Mastery, when Nextramus is gonna be released, I'm not sure if it's gonna be released prior to 1 year or Phase 6 is gonna be released after 1 year. We'll have to wait and see. There's gonna be problems with loot. Loot will be more scarce unless they decide to do something. Like I was hoping for a Season of Mastery to do more changes, maybe change a bit the professions. Maybe I think one fix would be adding the tier 0.5 sets, the Dungeon 2 sets from the beginning of the expansion. There are not that OP and they require a lot of effort to acquire. But yet again, who am I to know what's best for the game? Hopefully this will be fun. I'm gonna try it. I had my problems with it. I don't like all the features, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if it's nice. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Until next time, stay frosty.